Hello. I was just having a very interesting conversation with you know, couple of male friends of mine and over a couple of drinks. So we were basically debating on how men look at relationships and how women look at relationships. So, my point was the concepts about the left and the right brain. Some of you might be aware of it. So, there are two sides, there are two parts to our brain. The left part of our brain, this is again a very scientific logic. The left part of our brain is the analytical and the logical one, and the right part of our brain is the one that's more intuitive and more creative. So, as per science, for men, the left part is more active, and for women, the right side of the brain is more active, and hence we women will look at all situations from an emotional perspective, whereas men look at it in a logical perspective. So my friends got a very interesting angle or perspective to it when I was just discussing about how men look at a particular situation versus how women look at a particular situation. To which my friend, he was just mentioning that um, when the transition of a man's life, so when they are young, they are kids, they are referred to as Kartik and Ganesh. Okay. The ones that are pampered and all, and then when they get to the teenage, then they are referred to as Krishna, okay, the nutcut and the notorious one. When they get a little bit older, say in the late 20s or 30s, they become Shiv, they become forms of Shiv, which is like trying to be more grounded and responsible, right, when they get married. And in the end, after they become grandparents, they take the form of Brahma. Okay, that is looking after the, because he is the creator, so looking after the entire family. So that was a very interesting concept for me to learn. And similarly, my friends also had a similar analogy about women as well. And for women, they also had a logic that we girls, when we are young, we resemble the form of Saraswati in terms of learning, in terms of beauty and everything. And then slowly we transition into being Lakshmi, okay, for the family. And then in the end, of course, when we get married and when we have kids and we get on to with the responsibilities, we become the form of Durga. So I somehow resonated with it, because I do feel that there is the power of Shakti, the power of Durga amongst, in each of our hearts, right? So yeah, the discussion was mostly around a scenario, and we were just kind of debating. It's just leaving the forum open for you guys to also think about this concept of how differently men think versus how women think. And again, no one is wrong in their own perspective. Okay, but the funny thing is, this entire conversation and this debate led to Alexa playing some some really sad songs randomly in the background, and I was trying to explain my point about a certain situation, and my friends, they were like, Alexa. So girls have this habit, right? They never want to give up on a debate. So this debate was going on, and I was trying to justify a particular situation that I have been in, and of course, I was not defending the guy in the particular situation, and my friends were trying to defend the logic of the guy, and Alexa was playing all these sad songs all of a sudden in repeat mode, and they were like, "Arey Alexa, chup kar," because it's like it's like we are trying to counter it, and you're trying to play all the sad songs with all the emotional and the romantic logic in the songs back to back. And then that made us all laugh. It was a very light-hearted moment because it made us feel it, irrespective of me or my friends, male or female, we all felt that, dude, we are really reflecting so much. I think the songs nowadays that we hear, I mean, I love Arijit Singh, I love Anup Jain and people, but I really think that they should be banned because sometimes they really f up with our logic when we listen to certain songs and they keep on playing in repeat mode. It just kind of f's up with this entire logic of this left brain and right brain concept.